Hello, I'm EnterElysium and we are back in Galactic Civilizations III as the Elysian Empire. Our lovely, clever, devoted, technologically advanced, benevolent, well not benevolent, we're pragmatic at the moment, but anyway. Our lovely society is taken to the stars. We are one episode in so far, so what we're going to be doing this time is really looking at our colonies, which we'll be getting... How long will it take? We'll get that one this turn, we'll get this one in like 4 turns time or something. Cool. One thing I want to be looking at, by the way, is locations for our first starbase. Outpost. I call it a starbase. Anything interesting? I mean, you know, we've got Durantium here, we've got Durantium here, Durantium here. We've got a lot of Durantium around. I was kind of expecting some other stuff. Bit of variety would be nice. Oh well. Let's end the turn. Colonize planet. Yes, and we will call you Hoth. Finally, after their long journey, your colonists set foot on an alien world. Untold effort and struggle are required to get even this far, but it's only the beginning. The galaxy is filled with worlds for the taking. I have no idea what the accent was. No idea. I'm just kind of Russian roulette when it comes to accents. But, awesome. Water reclamation. A new source of subterranean water to be discovered, which, if accessed, could dramatically help this colony. Subterranean water. You do realise that the image you're showing me consists of a very large body of water on the surface. Do I really need subterranean water? Anyway, the water could be used to boost food production, or even just people's quality of life. Baths might be possible again, for example. Yeah, just take a shower. It's a lot more energy efficient and water efficient. What are your orders? Okay, divert some of the water to food production, but as much as possible should be made available to people to ease the burden of a colony's onerous water restrictions. Plus 20% approval, plus 5% food production, plus 10 benevolent. We can't be wasted with this. We can't be wasteful with this bounty. Direct all the water to food production. Plus 10 pragmatic, plus 20% food production. The people will work hard if we can offer extra water as performance incentives. As now, also now we can finally afford for people to work up a sweat. Plus 10 benevolent, plus 10 manufacturing. It's tempting. Very tempting. I'm going to go pragmatic because, you know, extra food means extra growth. I kind of want to go for the extra growth on this. I'm feeling the extra growth. Like, allowing people to have baths, it would, like... Seriously, we've just got to a new planet, and you're like, I'm complaining that we can't have showers. Dude, there's, like, no Wi-Fi or anything. Yeah, there probably is Wi-Fi. Let's be honest, the first thing you set down when you get your new planet is Wi-Fi. Because, you know, the hierarchy of needs is Wi-Fi, then, like, food, right? So... Wi-Fi, yeah, that wasn't the issue. Baths, no one needs baths. You can just have showers, right? Just have showers, or whatever the future holds, like some sort of mystical spray type dealy. But we're going to go for don't be wasteful with this bounty, directed food production. Because it's kind of more important that people have food than people have baths. Although, maybe the smell after they go to the gym would be, you know, disincentivizing that one. But people can have showers, right? No one said anything about not having showers. Malevolent's pretty tempting, but no. I'm going to go pragmatic. So what have we got? Helios ore. This ore can be alloyed to make metals lighter. Capacity plus 5% on ships. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Plus 2 to military output there. Okay, I've not got anything military at the moment, so I'll do for the moment. What's this? Ancient ruins draws tourists and has value to nearby research facilities. Okay. What's this? Food. Anything planted here will thrive. Okay, I don't have anything food related yet, but cool. So that's going to be a research base, that's going to be a food thingy. I mean, we could go like loads of food there and just try and get a really large planet, but I'm not really sure that'd be a great benefit. You don't need that much food. A couple here by themselves. That's going to be research. Or tourist. We could go tourist. Especially considering our home planet might be incentivizing us going for a kind of a touristy, influency type thing. Possibly. I'm gonna get a basic factory going. I'm gonna go for a build. I'm not gonna waste time or anything else. Get 2 basic factories going, and then we can start doing other stuff there once we've got the manufacturing base to be able to do other things. So yeah, we're gonna call that done. Ideology. Okay, so we've got 1 pragmatic ideology available. Okay, we can grab Vigilant, Builder, Traders, or Negotiator. Okay, so remembering that we're probably going to go maybe a military ideology, looking at it from, a very, very early game kind of, and I don't really know what I'm doing with this game kind of perspective. I'm like, maybe I want to go military influence. Military influence. That's just like, we've got the bigger guns, hand us your stuff. No, I mean influence, but we'll have some military. Mainly because I don't know how else. It's better to be safe than sorry and prepared to face the harsh realities of galactic exploration. We get Preparedness Center, which produces a pragmatic ideology point every 10 turns. I mean, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Every 10 turns we get a free ideology point to spend on more. It's like investment, right? It's like a bank. You get a point, you spend a point to get a more point in the future, right? It's like interest on your payment. I mean, we have to spend hammers, or whatever you call them, manufacturing stuff, to make a preparedness center, because it's a building. But it's reasonable. Builder grants 3 constructor vessels. I guess that's actually really strong. Like, I don't like stuff that just gives you stuff you can build, because it's like, well, I could have built it anyway. But 3 constructor vessels? They take me a very long time to build, and I am planning to build one anyway, and probably buy it. But instead, I could just get 3 constructor vessels. That's 3 outposts. And I could use them to spread influence. I could use them to get resources. I could buy the colony ship instead of the constructor, which means an extra planet. This effectively means an extra planet and 2 constructor vessels in addition. I really like this. I'm really liking constructive right now. I know it. Normally I hate these things, right? Normally I hate things that just give you something you could build, because it's like, I could have just built that. It's like, oh, here you go, 3 Twix bar. Well, I could have bought the Twix bar for 50p. It's not 50p anymore. Back in my day, they were less than 50p. They were like 30 something. Now they're probably like 10 quid or something. I don't know. I don't buy chocolate much these days. Traders. Grants a 3 freighter and trade license. +1 trade license max. I have no idea how good that is, so I'm not going to pick it. Also, I have no one to trade with right now. Maybe in future, but right now, it's got no purpose. Maybe it's good, I don't know. Negotiator. No one will declare war on us for the next 50 turns. That would probably be incredibly beneficial, but then I would get complacent, and I would get attacked in 50 turns by an overwhelming force. So no, I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go for builders. Constructive. 3 constructor vessels. It seems really good. It really, really seems good. I mean, I like the ability to get more pragmatic, but I think getting 3 bases right now would be really incredibly good. And we can just buy a colony ship outright. Basically, we get a 4th colony. Well, a 3rd colony, 4th planet, because we have our home system, which isn't a colony. But anyway, we get an extra colony. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to go builder. It's not what I normally go for. Did I not buy it? Okay. Double click. There we go. Done. What are you? Are you my constructors? Yes, you are. Idle ship. Hello, idle ship. We should probably put you somewhere. The problem is, like, I don't want to put it on just one Durantium. I want to cover multiples. Like, there is a Durantium here and a research relic. So I will be sending someone up here, and we will have one here to cover these. Now, I might be able to cover something else with it, so I'm going to have to do a bit of exploring. But there definitely needs to be one sent up there. I'm also going to send one over here, do a bit of exploring. And the last one we could send to here or something? Or maybe just finish off the job down here for now. Just covering ground right now. Covering ground. What else do we want? I think we should end turn. How are we doing? We've got a fair bit of manufacturing going on. I think I might buy this. How much will it cost? Well, we did it, so we bought that. I don't know what we're buying after this. Maybe investing in another colony ship? I mean, it might be time to buy some military stuff if we can unlock military stuff, but we haven't unlocked that yet. Probably shouldn't have bought it straight away. Oh well, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Ooh, not that one. Wait, 20% conquest victory? Oh, it's because we have our planet. Right, okay. What are we doing at the moment? Interstellar travel? Yeah, fine. Not that. I don't mean that one. I mean govern. Right. Hello. Just a little bit more on the researchy front. Let's call the turn. Load ship. Load it to 3, yeah. Shipyard idle. What do we want to build? Probably another colony ship. Just start building it. I don't expect you to actually finish it. Almost ever. Idle ship. Can we not go there? Okay, we're out of moves for the turn. Okay. Who's next? Colony ship. You head up there. This colony ship's actually going to be a little bit slower. So we'll send you to investigate this planet. Ooh, what are you? Barely habitable. Plus 50% social manufacturing. No idea what that means. Minus 25% food. Excellent for manufacturing, but difficult to farm. We'll pass it up for now. There's no point really going for something that's barely habitable right now. Not in a bad position. Research. Even at incredible speeds we can travel at now. If we would want to journey anywhere beyond the closest stars, we'll need to make significant improvements to our navigational and life support systems. More refined hyperdrives wouldn't hurt either. Okay. So let's choose a new tech. I'm thinking the very first weapon system, or the militarization. What's that allow us? Defense shield, Elysium defense. This allows us weapons. We could also do with orbital manufacturing to build small hulls. Yeah, I'm going to go orbital manufacturing and then go into weapons from there. Seems like a good idea. Yeah. Okay. And if we shift this over a little bit to there, make a little bit of wealth as well on the side. How long will our technology take us? 3 turns. Can we flip this back a little bit? 3 turns. Can I go to, like, the govern tree from here? Can I see? No, I can't. Damn. Okay, let's... 3 turns. Two turns, right, we'll stick with that. Oh. Pirate fleet. Chapneth Shipyard 1. There's a shipyard there? I'm going to assume that's pirates. And it's building a ship. Ooh, Elysium. Powerful beams and shields. I like the idea of that, but I would also kind of like to get this planet. And there are enemies nearby, so we're going to pull back a little bit. Oh, hopefully they won't attack me. I don't want them to attack me. Please don't let them attack me. Idle ship. If you're going up that way, you should probably go this way. Call the turn there. Kind of a barren wasteland there. We've got plenty of area that we can go to, but there's nothing down here, so... Move our way up. Research. Moving our ship construction operations to microgravity environments will eventually allow for the construction of massive structures. We're not quite there yet, but the first step out of the well was always going to be the biggest. If that was your first step out the well, we did ours with sort of these little combustion rockets, and you don't need to know about Earth history. But anyway, I'm talking to a PC about Earth history. I think I'm gone crazy. So we've got our small hulls. Do we want to go for weapons or militarization? Definitely weapon systems. This is just defense system, defense shield. Yeah, I want weapons so we can actually make a military vessel, and then hopefully people will not attack us. That would be a start. End the turn. Ooh. Hello. Barely habitable. No, I don't really want to go for barely habitable. I've mentioned before that my my desire for barely habitable isn't particularly strong. We're heading up this way anyway with some ships over here, so it's probably best if you go up this way. Idle ship. Ooh. Enhanced targeting systems. And a lush world here. I think we'll colonize that straight away. We've got a colony there, we're getting a colony up here. I think we'll just go for this. It's a lush world. 11. Plus 25% influence growth, plus 25% morale, 'cause it's serene. Yep. Having it. And we're going to call you Endor. There's substantial evidence that much of the planet life on this planet is communicating with each other via pheromones, and that it may in fact be sentient. Unfortunately for us, the most intelligent of the plants seems to prefer the most fertile ground, which we'd earmarked for farming. What are your orders? If there's even a hint of sentient intelligence, we won't butcher it for the sake of ourselves. Work around the plants and begin trying to communicate with them. We get 10 benevolent, minus 20% food, plus 20% research. Ooh, that is nice. 20% research. I mean, this planet was going to be an influencey planet, not a research planet, but... Does this give us... Is this empire-wide, or is this planet? I think it's planet-based. The needs of our colonists have to come first. The planet certainly won't look after them. Still, trying to limit the damage, and establish reserves where the plants can live undisturbed by us. We just get 10 pragmatic, nothing else. If the soil's good for the plants, it's good for us. Rip them out by the roots, or burn them if needed. Let's see if they're smart enough to stop that. I added the laugh, I think it needed it. That gives us 10 malevolent, and 10% food production. Honestly, I'm really tempted by benevolent. I know we've gone pragmatic on the middle one, but I think benevolent... The research bonus, I can deal with the food, whatever. I like the research, but I'm going to go benevolent. No special tiles, which is a shame. Bit of a shame there. I was hoping for some special tiles. We've got negative food, but we've got a bonus to research. So, might be the case that we could build like a try-research lab up here and get an early factory here. I can't buy it, but oh well. We'll put basic factory there, and then research lab here, and then we'll start maybe doing something with colonizing influency lab. What are they called? Consulates for influence. That'd be good. Right. Now there's a Durantium here. Relic Durantium here. I'm going to try and grab as many as I can with the constructor.
Greetings, Elysium. Choose star systems to explore. Choose how to colonize new worlds. And choose your allies most carefully of all.
Right, these guys are the enemy bad. Warmongery, they're not necessarily the enemy, but they are warmongers. They will fight and they will kill, and we do not want to be next to them. This is a very bad idea. I wish I'd brought my safety blanket with me to space. We're pleased to meet you, or remain peaceful and we have no quarrel with you, Lord Kona. We're pleased to meet you. Where was that? Over here. Okay, so they're probably up here somewhere. Which means I probably want to get down a starbase as quickly as possible around here. I also want to be able to grab this... no, that planet, actually, that's barely habitable. Yeah, I want to definitely put one here. What's this? Artifact. Oh, there's the edge of their space. You can see that tiny little red line there. Well, I want to grab this artifact before they do. They've got a scout on the way, but if I can grab the artifact, I will be pleased. I want the special artifacty goodness, all for myself. And I'm wondering where I can get... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, middle. If we put the center of our starbase there, we can get Durantium, Illyrium, Research Relic. That seems like a great plan. But we're going to end the episode here. I have been EnterElysium. We're going to finish this turn off next episode. So we've got some research to decide upon. Probably some little bit of moving around here. We've got a couple of barely habitable worlds between our empires, which is nice, actually, because that'll give us a bit of a buffer zone. If they colonize them, then I'm happy that the colonies near me are crappy. And if no one colonizes them, at least we've got a buffer zone. So that's going to be at least something we can live off. But they are a dangerous, fighty race. So we need to probably build, some military ships, which is good that I've been researching that way, ASAP, so that they don't think of us as weak. The Elysian Empire will stay strong in the face of adversity. But until next time, I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed this series so far, and ooh, look, a little emblem, then please remember to like the episode, especially since it's the beginning of a new series. It really does help. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to be able to see more. But until next time, stay shiny.